Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another video of what yet another? In fact, this is the first video of our IPL preview for the very first match of this season, um, CSK versus RCB. And as Ashutosh, who is one of our new guests coming in now, likes to say RCB versus CSK. It depends कि तुम कहाँ से हो, but then see home team always takes the first name. So CSK versus RCB. So let me start by bringing in our guests. I think some of them have their cameras shut down, so I'll start with people who have their cameras on. Let me bring in Sunit Bora from Udaipur,
Hi,
followed
Sunil.
hello, followed by Ashima, and we have a new panelist, Gaurav, joining us from Chandigarh. And finally, our one more new panelist, Ashutosh. He is joining us from Gurgaon. Welcome, everyone. Before we start, how excited are you for this year's tournament? Let's start with
Very
a
excited.
with the round that we first came in. First, let's start with Sunit.
Yeah, pretty much excited. I've been waiting for quite some time now. And we're starting with a bang with RCB and Chennai. And a lot of new things, new developments coming up. So it'll be an exciting match.
We'll discuss about those new things, surprises, and all those things. So, um, Ashima, Gaurav, what do you think? What are you looking forward to for this IPL?
My favorite team, RCB's first match. I'm very excited.
Okay, brilliant. What about you, Gaurav?
CSK is going to win this match
Okay.
for sure. For sure.
भाई तुम सीधा सीधा प्रोडिक्शंस पे पहुंच गए हो ओके दैट वो
मैं
हमारे लास्ट में है
सीएसके का मैं वैसे भी बहुत बड़ा फैन हूँ, तो सीएसके थाला जीतेगी.
डन बढ़िया 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 आशुतोष व्हाट डू यू तुम्हारे क्या एक्सपेक्टेशंस है इस
Um,
टूर्नामेंट में व्हाट डू यू थिंक इज गोइंग टू हैपन
I mean, the expectations are as normal as any IPL which has been. But then tomorrow's match specifically, I would say, is an El Clasico kind of thing, where you have two heavyweights, CSK and RCB, and ideally, the people would like to see these two teams into the finale also. So this is one kind of a match where starting off the tournament with a bang, that is the best part about it.
okay brilliant so the very first thing that we're going to discuss is some changes आरसीबी ने अपना लोगो बदला कपड़े बदले सीएसके ने पूरा कैप्टन ही बदल डाला सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दैट सो यू नो क्या हो रहा है ये भाई दुनिया बदल गई है एकदम से let's start with first of all before we jump first of all with a big elephant in the room and it was a big surprise हम सबके लिए जब हमने कैप्टन्स की फोटो देखी कि भाई धोनी गायब है ये क्या हुआ एंड क्योंकि हमारे पास एक बहुत बड़े धोनी फैन है सीएसके फैन है विल स्टार्ट विद गौरव तो गौरव एंड आई रिमेम्बर यू इमीडिएटली मैसेज्ड मी कि ये देखो क्या हो गया करके सो ये बताओ कि तुम्हारे साथ क्या हुआ व्हेन यू सॉ दिस
ये थाला ने एक्चुअली आने से पहले ही ना एक बार बोल दिया था कि इस बार कुछ न्यू रोल्स के साथ आऊंगा मैं.
या
तो मे बी ही इज प्लानिंग फॉर द फ्यूचर. ऋतुराज बीइंग यंग एक फ्यूचरिस्टिक कैप्टन बन सकता है इंडिया के लिए भी. तो जो धोनी का दिमाग है और बाकी किसी और प्लेयर का दिमाग है वो बहुत डिफरेंट लेवल पे है. तो आई गेस दैट्स हिज प्लान कि वो फ्यूचर के लिए क्या सोचता है, सीएसके के लिए क्या सोच रहा है.
भाई क्या कुछ भी कह लो धोनी का हाथ तो है ही
हाँ.
जैसे हम इसमें देख पा रहे हैं एंड सो एक और चीज जो हमने डिस्कस करनी चाहिए जो करना चाहते हैं हम हमारे पास एक और आरसीबी के बहुत बड़े फैन है बिसाइड्स आशिमा विच इज आशुतोष आशुतोष भाई इनका सिर्फ हर साल कपड़ों का डिजाइन चेंज होता है हर 2 साल लोगो चेंज होता है और बस एक ही चीज कॉमन रहती है वो है ई साला कप नाम दे वो है क्या इस साल
Um, uh, I mean, I'll just touch base on the RCB also, just to start off with CSK. So it has been since you started off with CSK, so Dhoni quietly stepping away, right, is one of his trademark styles, which we have seen in the past also, right, all over the years. And I guess they have done this, keeping in mind, a tactical move, where and it's a big tactical move, which they have kept in mind doing this, that which is the impact player rule, which will obviously help the CSK team. We would delve into that further also, but now when we come to RCB, obviously they have tried everything, which is changing the logo, changing the name, changing the jersey, right? Uh, Apart from that, you did not have Virat Kohli also for a long time, so that would be another thing, interesting thing, where if he touches on the form, which is expected, it could change some fortunes for RCB. The other thing,
सारे चेंजेस का बेनिफिट जो है वो लड़कियां ले गई.
लड़कियां ले गई, सही बात है. And hopefully, this could muster some confidence in them, the women's team winning the WPL. That could, be one of the pointers which could act as a catch for them to win this year's title.
अच्छा, so finally नारी शक्ति ही इनको रास्ता दिखाएगी. तो अगर
बस.
जीते तो प्रॉब्लम, नहीं जीते तो भी प्रॉब्लम.
Right.
ठीक है. So and I know कि बाकी और भी बाकी लोग भी, you want to get into the conversation, so I'll get you into the conversation. So Sunit, big match tomorrow. What are your expectations?
Yeah, I think I have a anyways when we started, I already told you that I have some inclination towards the RCB side. There's a soft spot for Virat Kohli. So somehow I think that they should be able to turn the tables around this time. Looking at the bowling attack that the CSK team has compared to what RCB would have tomorrow, and then also the new changes in the rules where you have two bouncers in an over, right? So Alzari Joseph.
KKR के पॉइंट पे ये दो बाउंसर वाला रूल डिस्कस करने में बड़ा मजा आएगा.
So Alzari Joseph, yeah, Ferguson would come in definitely, and then we also have the the local man Mohammad Siraj from Bangalore.
Before we go to the big names and all those things for the team, CSK conditions, and remember this is mid-March, so it's not that hot warm weather yet when you get the proper ranked turners. तो क्या होने वाला है?
So I don't think it'll turn as much as it does when the summer sets in. So, and then CSK doesn't have good out and out pace attack. So I think the RCB would have some kind of an advantage in terms of the bowling. Batting, both are very, very strong, both the teams. So you never know. RCB might beat CSK at their own then.
Okay.
After a long time.
One person is defending CSK, so I'll bring him in, Gaurav. But we come back to you. And Ashima, you can debate him. You're sitting right next to each other. So I'll just open it up with Gaurav. Gaurav, Sunit says RCB might beat CSK with a good batting lineup.
As per the stats कि पिछले अगर जितने भी मैचेस हुए हैं 16 इयर्स में, अगर आप देखो 31 मैचेस हुए हैं बिटवीन आरसीबी एंड सीएसके, उसमें से 20 टाइम्स जो है वो सीएसके जीता है और सिर्फ 10 टाइम्स ऐसा हुआ है जो आरसीबी जीता है.
कैप्टन बदल गया.
कैप्टन बदल गया भी.
कैप्टन बदलने से रिजल्ट नहीं बदलता, रिजल्ट टीम तो वही रहेगी. और प्लस अगर देखा जाए तो जो आरसीबी का सबसे लोएस्ट स्कोर भी है वो भी चेपक पे है, वन ऑफ द लोएस्ट स्कोर्स, दैट इज 70, और वो भी सीएसके के अगेंस्ट. तो
आशिमा क्या कहना चाहते हो इस बारे में भाई?
I think highest, not highest, but 200 भी score करा है चेपॉक स्टेडियम में आरसीबी ने, and with this batting line and if openers work, see, I have like Saf and Virat अगर चल जाते हैं, and then you can't beat RCB.
So okay, so since we quickly touched on RCB there, and Ashima and Ashutosh, both of you, you can I don't know if you saw the scores from the practice match. Did you happen to see that?
No,
Virat
I
and Faf. Okay, you probably did not. So Virat and
No, no.
Faf played a fabulous inning in the practice match. वो इंट्रा टीम जो होती है ना आपस में जो अपने आप में, and I think Virat Kohli scored about 55 runs of 30 balls or something.
Mhm.
So धुलाई कही है. So but then अपने बॉलर्स की धुलाई करना और सामने की बॉलर्स की धुलाई करना अलग बात है. प्लस चेन्ना स्वामी में धुलाई करना और चेपॉक में धुलाई करना अलग बात है.
Different.
Plus the practice match.
Um, See, I belong to the RCB camp, but then uh, it is about the heart, which prays for RCB. But then if you go through the mind, the kind of conditions which would be there, and at the same time, if we talk about the historical stats, not to forget, CSK and RCB have faced each other 8 times at Chepok, and out of those 8 times, Chepok may CSK has won 7 out of them, and the last one which RCB won was way back in 2008, right? And apart from that, CSK have played a total of, if we talk about Chepok, CSK played a total of 64 matches, winning 45 out of them, which is an approx 80% of win ratio. So
Wow.
that is how how they are fared in Chepok. So no matter, I would be a diehard RCB fan, but then RCB would be feeling the pressure. Moreover, CSK being the defending champions also.
Okay. Well, there's some good numbers there for CSK. RCB
Yeah.
fans, anything to defend there? Except hope.
The only thing I can be happy about is that they did it good in the practice match. That translates to the match.
Yeah.
So, so everything is going against RCB if we talk about the stats and the history. Uh,
So
but again, the
but since
changes in the captaincy, probably, I don't know, but everything would be, I think Dhoni would be controlling everything, though Rituraj is the captain at the
Could be.
initial stage.
Could be.
So
Or Dhoni could be the impact sub. Who knows?
he can be the impact sub.
Yeah.
So
But
he'll
who's
be
the
mentoring Rituraj. I would
कीपर
say
कौन होगा? अगर धोनी इम्पैक्ट सब होगा तो कीपर कौन होगा?
कीपर इस टाइम पे एक और प्लेयर है उसमें, बट ही इज अ डोमेस्टिक प्लेयर, बट आई गेस धोनी ही कीपिंग करेगा.
Okay.
डेवॉन कॉनवे इंजर्ड है, बीइंग अ विकेट कीपर एक वो ऑप्शन था, बट वो कुछ मैचेस के लिए इंजर्ड है,
Yeah.
तो धोनी ही एक ऑप्शन बचता है उनके पास.
एक काम करते हैं सबसे पहले. So let's look at the playing 11 जो हमने प्रीव्यूज में डिस्कस किया था. The possible playing 11. Do you think इसमें कुछ चेंजेस हैं? इतना सन्नाटा?
I think if
because last time मैंने देखा नहीं था, तो इसलिए
It doesn't
I
matter.
think
if Mustafizur is fit, if Mustafizur is fit, he'll come in place of Mukesh.
Who?
That's the only change I think will happen.
फिर से रिपीट करना सुनील प्लीज.
I said if Mustafizur is fit, Mustafizur Rahman, so he can come in place of Mukesh Chaudhary. Because we see only three.
Okay, 3 players.
हाँ,
Okay.
तीन ही है ना यहाँ पे.
Correct. Yeah.
And
So
since
Ashwin, you were saying something.
I was saying Shardul Thakur could be replaced and Moin Ali could come, or if we need a fast bowler, then Tushar Deshpande.
Gaurav, do you agree?
Yeah.
I agree with Ashima, but अगर इसमें CSK first batting करती है, तो I guess Samir Rizvi can come as a 12th player, as an impact player.
He can probably start अगर
Yes.
पहले बैटिंग होती है.
हाँ, अगर पहले बैटिंग करते हैं तो समीर रिजवी नीचे आ सके, बहुत अच्छे अच्छे शॉट्स मारता है एज अ 4th-5th पोजीशन पे. अगर रिकॉर्ड्स देखें या लास्ट जो यूपी में एक टूर्नामेंट हुआ था T20 लीग का, जहां उसने 2 सेंचुरीज मारी थी,
right.
तो उसका रिकॉर्ड काफी अच्छा है वहां पे. इवन प्रैक्टिस मैचेस में भी उसने काफी लंबे लंबे छक्के मारे हैं.
Brilliant. So
I don't think so. I think Rahane would fit in over here, right? Because the reason why I say this is because the kind of lineup I'm seeing over here is they would start and they would go in with opening with Rituraj Gaikwad and Rachin Ravindra, basis his form. Then they would have Moin Ali coming in, and then Shivam Dubey. Then they could have Ravindra Jadeja, Dhoni coming in, and then after that, obviously it could be Shardul Thakur, Deepak Chahar, and maybe Tushar Deshpande. So that is how I see
No,
the lineup. So
but
maybe
will you
Ajin,
not fit in Daryl Mitchell?
yeah, they would have that Darren Mitchell also. But then Ajinkya Rahane, I'm seeing more of a
Who's going to
substitute.
open? Opening कौन करेगा?
Opening
We know Gaikwad is going to open. Who's going to be the second opener?
Rituraj
Rachin
Gaikwad and
Ravindra.
Sachin Ravindra.
Gaikwad
is
and
the-
Rachin. Yeah,
Yeah, they
Gaikwad
would
and
be-
Okay, okay.
right.
ठीक है, तो let's look at the RCB side quickly, and इसमें कुछ changes हैं क्या?
No, I think this should be the probable 11 for RCB.
This is a good 11. अच्छी ये team. Yeah, I mean.
We don't have any other players, so just let's stick to it.
प्रॉब्लम मैं एक बात बताता हूँ, इस टीम की प्रॉब्लम क्या है स्पेसिफिकली चेन्नई में. दे डोंट हैव क्वालिटी स्पिनर्स.
Yes, they need spinners there.
Right.
So,
They're
I
desperately-
think करण शर्मा का जगह शायद मयंक दगर आ सकता है.
Yes, Mayank Dagar, एक experienced player है.
Hmm.
He can come up.
आपकी
okay.
लिस्ट में बहुत बड़ा नाम नहीं है, which is सुयश प्रभु देसाई.
So yes, yeah.
Yeah.
किसकी जगह लाओगे सुयश को? इसीलिए नहीं है.
Suyash should be.
But then
है नहीं ना.
इनिशियल मैचेस में आई गेस वो अपने एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर्स के साथ ही जाएंगे जो लास्ट ईयर खेले थे, प्लस कुछ एडिशंस जैसे कि लॉकी फर्ग्यूसन है, बट आई गेस अल्जारी जोसेफ आ सकता है उसकी जगह, और ज्यादा कुछ चेंज नहीं होगा इसमें, टीम यही रहेगी.
Suyash might come in for Akashdeep in place of Akashdeep.
yeah, Akashdeep substitute. Very valid point. Suyash might come in for Akashdeep over there.
Okay.
He's a bowler, batting all-rounder, na?
Right.
Let's see. So the last piece that I want to quickly discuss, and we have सिर्फ 2 minutes आपके पास overall. So is key. Let's give some Dream 11 tips, and I want you to give me 3 players, all each of you, 3 players का नाम overall from both sides, who could score the most points for Dream 11 tomorrow. So let's start with Sunit.
One would be Jadeja.
Mm-hmm.
Both the Jadejas. Rachin Ravindra, and then our own Jadeja and Maxwell.
So all rounders, safe bet.
Yeah.
Okay. Ashutosh.
I would go with Rachin Ravindra.
Mm-hmm.
Right. MS Dhoni.
Okay.
Why am I saying MS Dhoni is because there is a general feel around, that when he touch based upon, having some role in the team, right? There is a general feel which is going around that he might open the innings, for CSK, right?
आज तक धोनी ने कब ओपन किया है? मेरे को I'm trying to remember.
नहीं किया मेरे ख्याल से कभी भी.
One down आया था when he started his career.
I know.
Right. So hence I'm putting an MS Dhoni over there, and these are 2 names. And what else? You're talking about CSK and RCB combined, right?
Correct.
Maxwell.
Okay. Sunit, who is going to be your captain? And same question for you, Ashutosh.
The Dream 11 captain, I would have Glenn Maxwell.
Ashutosh?
I would also have Glenn Maxwell.
Okay, let's go to Ashima and Gaurav. Gaurav, Ashima, who do you think? Let's start with Ashima. Okay, Gaurav, go. Gaurav, go.
It's okay.
For me, I think Faf and then Jadeja and Maxwell.
Nice. Very good. Okay. Gaurav. And who's the captain, Ashima?
Faf.
Wow. Okay. Gaurav.
I guess Shivam Dubey
Good.
And number 2 is Rajat Patidar.
Okay.
And number 3 is third पे थोड़ा confused हुआ है. कोहली.
Wow. Okay. Captain कौन?
शिवम दुबे.
That's what I was thinking. अभी तक किसने शिवम दुबे नहीं बोला, रचिन रविंद्र नहीं बोला. These are also all rounders, which is strange. But I don't think we went for सभी safe traditional, players पे गए. But then, पहला match है.
What
Let's
do
play.
you think?
Me,
Yeah.
Dubey,
Okay.
and I will go for Rachin Ravindra just to risk it, and then Faf Duplessis. I don't want to go for Maxwell. Maxwell, शुरुआत में he struggles because he doesn't get settled in with the spinning, with the turning pitches very quickly. He starts kicking off sometime in the second week of the tournament, and he picks up from there. Traditionally, so we don't know.
Yeah.
So
And captain, according to you?
my captain would be Dubey. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. One last word. Don't take too much time. 10 seconds for each one of you. Who is winning? Sunit,
RCB.
Ashutosh,
RCB.
Ashima.
RCB.
Okay. Gaurav.
If CSK bat first, then CSK.
Okay.
Condition.
So strangely though, I think RCB somehow looks stronger this time around. But then Dubey hai team mein. So who knows? CSK can do actually wonders. So I think I'll go for CSK because it's the home team. Thank you everyone for joining. We went over time with this video, but let's see. And everyone, before I forget again, like, share, subscribe, and join us tomorrow after the game for a post-match review of the entire game. So thank you everyone for this very first game. Thank you all for joining.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.